doing, guys? Hey, we had a great school year.
We do. We have some great support from the community here in Atlanta. The Atlanta Braves, leading up to graduation, provided a wonderful opportunity for some of our girls to have prom dresses who might not otherwise have afforded it. So it was really nice. So they got their hair done and professional makeup artists to come in and really, really great dresses. So they had a nice time at the 750 Club at the Braves Stadium.
Fancy.
It was nice.
Another reason to say go Braves.
Exactly. Yeah, go Braves. I like that, Phil.
Should be in Atlanta for a while. Wife, and I am super pumped to tell
Yeah, so when we first came in, I sat down with a table of the girls, and it was actually really informational. They had a lot of cool stories about what prom is like today. It's been a while since I've been to prom, so I learned a lot from them, and truly, they are all just feeling really grateful and excited, so it rubs off on you.
Sophia and I will be giving you guys some great tips on hair care and styling your hair.
And we provide dresses, shoes, jewelry, wonderful jewelry. You're gonna love what you see today.
Vegas theme? Yeah, exactly.
It's good. My mom always pampers me, so it feels normal.
And I wasn't expecting to get a ball gown dress for my junior year, but it stand out to me, and I really like how it is and the design and just how big it is. And it's gonna be amazing since this is my first prom. And I went to the jewelry station. They helped me set out earrings and necklaces that fitted the dress, and I really liked them. Like, they was very pretty.
I just want to give back to the community as much any way that I can. My husband gives back to the community in his way. Maybe it's playing ball, by giving people a signed ball. You never know when that makes their day. So I like to contribute in my own way, separate from him, and just make sure I'm bringing a smile in someone's eyes.
When my teacher had came up to me, she was like, "Yeah, I have chosen you to go participate in a dress giveaway thing with the Braves wives." I was like, "Really?" Oh my God, it's actually a great experience. I would love for anybody else to do it, like recommend at schools to do it, because it's a great activity.
Well, I mean, being a student, but also just being a female, every girl dreams of dressing up and becoming a princess. And that's kind of, I think, what prom is for a lot of girls, is their opportunity to kind of look their best. So it's exciting. It's a lasting memory.
And then we had Teacher Appreciation Week in April. Basically, Newell Rubbermaid donated teacher kits to every teacher within the district. So APS staff went around school to school and distributed these teacher toolkits for all of our teachers, and I'm sure they appreciate that. And then to add, we also had a state superintendent to visit Dobbs Elementary School to cap off Teacher Appreciation Week.
That's impressive. And I remember hearing that Dr. Kostarpin and some of the senior leaderships, all team members, also went to the schools, and the reaction they heard was about people, the teachers crying, saying, "Oh, who are you?" Like totally surprised and really appreciative of seeing folks come from the central office to say thank you for all that you do, and we know that you matter and that they matter to the kids about what they're doing for our kids. So it was a nice token of appreciation for that time.
It sure was.
It was. A lot of teachers were very emotional, so it was great just to see how much they loved teaching and how appreciated they felt during that week.
And it was a great way to kick off Teacher Appreciation Week. We want to thank Newell Rubbermaid for their contribution for the month of May.
How many of you did some athletic competitions? Brittany, of course.
You know, I love sports.
What was your sport?
You know, I love sports. Basketball.
Of course.
I played basketball my whole life.
And I played soccer.
And I coach, and sports is very important when it comes to education. Coaches are teachers, so
exactly.
You know, it's very important. I just want to say we had a great year athletically in APS. 45 teams and athletes advanced to the state playoffs.
Wow.
I mean, that's a really big deal. Jasper Joel said that's the biggest that we've had in the district, as he knows. Some of the highlights include one of my favorites. It's very unique. Grady High School's Ultimate Frisbee team.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that? We've had water polo and now Ultimate Frisbee. Their JV team made it all the way to the state division. They actually won the Division II state championship.
Wow.
So that's a huge deal for them. So you gotta make sure you go out and check out the full story on Talk Up APS to see more about their story and their season. The other thing was the Jackson Lady Jaguars track team. They won the state championship this year, which is a really big deal. I think that's the first title that they've had in a long time.
Since 1990.
And both of these
when they
stories,
were Southside High School.
There you go. And so, like I said, both these stories are on Talk Up APS, so you can go and check out, get some details. But great athletic season this year.
Banner year. APS went to state.
Yes.
Well, speaking of some great things happening on our campus, we also have lots of construction improvements going on, and we have a special guest coming in to tell us more about what's happening on our APS campuses. That's Jerry Smith from our facilities department.
The district has a lot going on this summer in the construction program. We're finishing up a project here at Mary Lynn Elementary School that's been going on for a little over a year now. We're in the final phase, and we hope to be wrapping that up this summer and getting the portables that have been on the site for a number of years out. We've got 2 new middle schools, Bunch and Sylvan, that will be finishing up construction this summer on. Students have been relocated to alternate sites for the last year or more, and we'll be bringing them home for the start of school in August. We've also got a number of projects that will be starting up this summer. The kids from Boyd Elementary School will be relocated so we can make way for their renovation project. We've got a project going on at Kimberly Elementary School where the kids will be relocated so we can get started on that project. We've got some other phase projects going on this summer that will be starting up. Brandon Primary, we've got an addition going there. Young Middle School, we've got an addition starting up there, and we've got another similar classroom addition going to go on at Long Middle School this summer. District's also got another initiative starting this fall. We're starting a 6th grade academy at Sutton Middle School, where we'll be moving kids from the former North Atlanta campus, which is now Sutton, back to the former Sutton Middle School campus and creating a 6th grade academy at Powers Ferry Road. We've also got projects going to go on at Brown Middle School and M.L. King Middle School. King is being relocated to the Cohen building for the last year. We'll be starting their project this summer. And Brown Middle School will be relocated to the Kennedy Middle School building so we can start their renovation and addition program this year. We've got a number of HVAC improvement projects going on across the district this summer. Some of them will be completed over the summer break, and some of them will get started and complete as the school year moves along. And that's about a wrap-up and a summary of what we're doing in construction in the district now.
Great. All right, we will check it out. And before you know it, we're already planning to get kids back to school. Called Day One. Be there, James.
That's right. This was the 2nd year of our very successful Day One Be There campaign. Day 1 for Atlanta Public Schools was Wednesday, August 5th, and we did everything we could to make sure that we were ready, beginning in July with a very successful back-to-school bash at Atlanta Metropolitan College. Our mission is to prepare every student for college and career, and every APS employee is focused on that mission. That starts with getting students to school on the first day and every day of the school year. This year, nearly 250 more kids were in school on Day 1 versus the first day of school in 2014.
That's right. And this is also our first year for online registration. So the Office of Student Relations is offering online registration and enrollment, so families won't even have to come into the schools to register their child for the first day.
I love it. James, can you tell us about this Day One Be There campaign? I know it started this school year to get kids there. What was the ultimate driver? Were we having problems with attendance or something?
Absolutely. As Mariama talked about the summer slide, there's also a sluggish event when people get to return to school for whatever reasons, registration, immunization, information, whatever it may be. And last year, we put together a very successful campaign to make sure people knew when school started, what was expected on the first day, and the fact that the first week of school and the first day of school was a day of instruction and a week of instruction, not a week of adjustment.
So this year with the bash and with all the other activities, we're making sure we push really hard as well. Last year was successful. We want this year to be even more successful.
All right. And what's so great about that campaign is that when Jill and I attended the graduation for Booker T. Washington, the valedictorian, Devon Davis, had 100% attendance. Now, that is not proof that attendance is key.
That's the key.
Like from kindergarten through 12th grade.
Yes, and he's valedictorian of Booker T. Washington.
Didn't miss a day. You want to find out from his family. Okay, when he was sick, how did y'all manage that?
Right.
I mean, it's like, what's in his diet?
Right.
But that's pretty impressive.
That's why he never got sick.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Okay, team, we're going to close out our meeting with a special presentation from one of our valedictorians and also our American Graduate Champion. Her name is Asha Butts, and she's pretty spectacular. Let's take a look.
Asha Butts is a senior student here at Maynard Jackson High School, our valedictorian, our star student, and most of all, a strong, resilient student who abounds through any obstacle that comes her way. And I'm just very, very, very proud of her accomplishments.
I would tell them to watch the people that they surround themselves with. I came into high school with a certain group of kids, and now as a senior and blessed enough to be valedictorian of the senior class, I'm not still surrounded by some of those same people. And if I was in close relationship with them, or if I let them influence me, I definitely wouldn't be sitting here today as valedictorian. So I would say watch who your peers are and who you keep close to you. You always want to have the mindset of succeed, and if you know the people around you are not going down that pathway, then do your best to, be nice, be cordial, but distance yourself from those.
So, just anything she just jumps into and does a great job with student government, leading the class, star student, IB, she just takes on any task and goes 100%. She gives everything 100%.